Hey guys, I'm Saurav. Welcome to the channel. I'm very excited for today's video because this is the first video of a new series where 5 photographers will edit one photograph. So we have Sagar, Ray, Vinay, Anubhav and myself. All the other photographers are amazing portrait photographers. I will link their Instagram profiles in the description below. Make sure you check them out. So let me explain what this video is about since this is the first video of the series. Basically, we 5 photographers are going to edit the same image as I said before. But why I am doing this? Now, as a photographer, when you approach a scene, every photographer takes the image in a different manner. Similarly, every photographer, every editor edits a particular image in a different manner. And there is no right way to edit an image. You will see in this video, every photographer has a different style of editing an image. Today's image is shot by Anubhav. Anubhav uses a lot of artificial lights to create contrast, and he also uses background and foreground to add the interest. He doesn't shoot close-ups. So this is his style. We are going to take his image and edit the image in our own style. You're not going to learn how to edit an image, but you will see what are the different ways of editing an image and what are the things photographers take into consideration while editing an image. I'm very excited for this video. This video is going to be pretty amazing. Without wasting any time, let's get started. Now while editing, every photographer focuses on two important things first. One is the composition and second is the colors. Now talking about composition, every photographer has a different perspective and obviously the crop will be different. Editing a particular photo consists of 3 stages. The basic stage, the advanced stage and the finishing stage. I will cover all the 3 stages in this video. To begin with, first, exposure adjustments are done. The shadows, the highlights, whites and blacks are adjusted. In terms of software, Sagar, Vinay and Ray are using Camera Raw, whereas me and Anubhav are using Lightroom. Now both are very similar software with a slightly different UI. Anubhav is using a preset in the beginning just to get a base look. Now the thing about preset is, no preset is good enough to edit your complete image. It's just a base look, after which a lot of further adjustments have to be done to get a good looking final result. Tone curve is a very useful option for adjusting your exposure and contrast. It gives you a lot of flexibility. Now once the exposure adjustments are done, now it's time to do some color adjustments. Now there are 2 types of colors. One is where the colors are helping to convey the mood. Second is the colors are actually distracting you. The idea is to focus more on the colors that is actually conveying the mood and mute the colors that are actually distracting. For color adjustments, 2 things are used. First is the RGB tone curve. Second is the HSL slider. Now the HSL slider is a hue saturation luminance slider which gives you a lot of options and fine control over your colors. Now this was the end of the basic stage which consisted of exposure adjustment and color adjustment. Now for the advanced stage, everyone is into Photoshop. Now the advanced stage is very different for every photographer. What a photographer does in the advanced stage is completely dependent on their style. Now I am a landscape photographer and I use Color Efex Pro a lot. So that is where I do my final adjustments. Whereas Sagar, Ray and Anubhav have a very different approach. There are 2 important things in the advanced stage. The first is skin retouching. The second is dodging and burning. Skin retouching is not about softening the skin and making the skin look fake. That's not what it is about. There are certain irregularities, certain blemishes in the face that are fixed with skin retouching. With the help of skin retouching, the texture is maintained, but if there are certain irregularities, those are removed. Again, there are different methods for skin retouching. I will mention some of the good skin retouching tutorials in the description below as well. Talking about dodging and burning is a very important step in post-processing, especially in portrait photography. It is used in other genres as well. Now, dodging and burning, the effect is not very drastic, but when you compare the before and after, you will notice the difference is subtle but very important. It gives a 3D depth to an image. Now some people do dodging and burning in 10 minutes, some people take hours and hours to do dodging and burning. It depends on every person. But again, dodging and burning is something that can transform your images a lot. Vinay's workflow on the other hand is actually a lot different. It mostly consists of color grading. He spends a lot of time working with the HSL sliders, fine-tuning the colors according to his style, and then he uses split toning to add more color and saturation. Now once the advanced stage is done, 90% of the editing is done. If there are any exposure adjustments that needs to be done, that is taken care of. Certain minor adjustments are again done like vignetting, background touch-up, and finally, once everything is fine, the image is sharpened and exported. So these are the final edited images. Now every photographer, every editor requires different amount of time for editing an image. It all depends on their workflow. So that is it from this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Now this was a newer type of video. I wanted to show you guys how can a photo be edited in a different manner. Again, as I said, there is no right way to edit an image. It all depends on your style. All the photographers develop their own editing style over a course of years. You should experiment and you will learn a lot of different things, and after that again you will find your own style. I hope this video helped you guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, press the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more such content. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. The idea behind he uses colors that are distracting. रोज का है